Hi there, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Ask Dr. Jack show. Today we have a very interesting question that came in from one of my patients. It was about a high-fat diet. They had heard something about it. They didn't know if it was healthy or not. They've got some cholesterol problems. They wanted some answers. So I pulled up a study, and I want to give you the results of the knowledge that this study kind of imparts. With all of the books and everything like that out there, so many people are concerned about high-fat diets and high cholesterol and all that stuff. And so there was a couple of studies that were wanting to be done to say, okay, is there really a problem with eating a high-fat diet? Does it really contribute to the cholesterol levels and all that stuff? Finally, there was a really pretty decent study done just a little while ago, and they studied 2,412 people. So fairly significant study and well worth looking at the results of this. All of these people had coronary heart disease. 82% were men, and the average age was 61. We followed the patients for an average of 4.8 years. So it's not just like a come fly by nightly study. This is a pretty significant study that happened there. And what happened was they took these 2,400 people and separated them into 4 groups depending on how much fat that they ate in their diet. One group was really low, one group was really high, and then you had 2 groups kind of in the middle there, kind of differentiating as much as they could what was going on there. And what they concluded, this is very important, this is the actual quote: there was no association between dietary intake of saturated fats and incident coronary events or mortality in patients with an established coronary artery disease. So all these patients had coronary artery disease. They were all diagnosed with it, and yet no matter whether they ate a low-fat diet or a high-fat diet, there was no correlation to whether they had a heart attack or whether they had a death that was associated with it. So a lot of people are saying, okay, how can this be? I mean, we were taught that the problem was you eat these high fats like red meat and eggs and things like that. And when you do that, it increases the cholesterol level and the fat basically in the bloodstream. Well, let me just let you know that when you eat fats and stuff like that, you will get, for a very temporary period of time, an increase in the amount of fats and cholesterol in your bloodstream. However, here's the really cool thing: you're going to get the same increase if you eat a high carb diet too. So if you eat like a pasta dinner, with no fat in it but lots of carbs, you're going to get the exact same problem. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of going over this here. I'm trying to figure out my notes. So basically, bottom line, high-fat diets are fine. What you have to determine is what type of eating is best for your body type. That is the key. So if you want to help with that, please call the office. Let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. There's plenty of books out there that can kind of guide you to that. Maybe you even know what kind of diet fits you best, where you work best on and stuff like that. Generally speaking, people that gain weight in their abdomen are going to be much better off with a high-fat, low-carb diet. It's going to serve them well in a lot of reasons. Again, if you want any of this stuff, my phone number, 402-333-4848. Come in, let's chat, let's talk about it. It's pretty easy to understand once we figure out exactly what kind of diet you need. It's something I love to do. I see so many problems with people that can't lose weight when they want to, and they're gaining it right around the belly. This is exactly the type of person they're talking about right here. It's the carbohydrates that are causing the problem. When the body breaks down the carbohydrates, it releases too much insulin. It's the insulin in the body that is releasing all of the fat that goes into the bloodstream and creating all the havoc. So what you want to do is eat a diet that will work with the amount of insulin that you're excreting. So there you go. Another successful episode of Ask Dr. Jack. I look forward to the next one. Have a beautiful day.